Assalamualaikum and good morning. Today we will make a presentation to our subject BERC 1313 Programming Fundamental. Our project is entitled Student Influenza Health Monitoring and Quarantine System. This project is presented to Dr. Muzalifah binti Muhammad Said. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Firdaus bin Zainuddin and this is my friend Parameswari anak perempuan Palani Velu. What is our problem background in this project? In high environments such as university campus and student hostel, infectious disease like influenza can spread quickly and pose significant risk to public health and student safety. So, the first problem is operation inefficiency, which is manual recording will slow down the data collection of student health, and in emergency response, it will cause delay, and if information is not available in real time. Second is sustainable concern, which is the realize of paper in resources consume resource, and the manual recording is not support modern net zero carbon, which is aligned with our government uh, environmentally, which is we want to support net zero carbon. Third, if data fragmented, which is administrator cannot easily track student health, trends, quarantine duration, and identify high-risk individual, which is our wardens cannot see the duration and cannot track the trends of quarantine the student at the hostel. And last, student may underestimate their symptom because they don't know the symptom can cause influenza, and they delay the treatment and increase risk of infection of influenza in our hostel. So the scope of our project is function implementation, which is the program is started using minimum of 4 separate function, which is we conclude data entry, processing, risk analysis, and self-check process. Second, the data management, file in and file out. File input operation will be used to store the student head recording, ensure data is saved permanently for administrative reference. I want to say the data management is cannot do if the student don't check their don't make any self check first. Second, uh, risk analysis module, which is a self-check feature, include to assess high risk, which is based on influenza symptom, which is we provide a question about influenza system and immediate safety guidance to users or students to track their symptom. And last, administrative overview, which is an admin view will allow authorized staff. It doesn't mean only one person. As long as the staff have a password, they can see and monitor student health and quarantine status to support their effective health management within the university and track the trends of quarantine of their student. We move to our main project. We have three function. Include a exclude is logout, which is a self check, input data student, and admin view. If the person choose a logout, make a selection to logout, they will go to the and start again. This is a risk analysis and self-check flow check, which is the self-check is displayed as and ask the symptom influenza, whether it's fever, sore throat, or body pain. And the data question will save either yes or not. And after that, it will calculate total score, which is input risk analysis. If the display score is more than 3 symptoms, it will display go to find a clinic, need a apprehension. And if the score is below 3, it will display good and stay safe. Third, input data flow check, which is the simple. We just display input name, metric number, and row number to save a data. After that, it will be end. And the last our flow check is admin view flow check, which is the admin view have a password and to open student file. If the student doesn't make any input data, they will know a display status student is quarantined or not. That's what I will pass to my friend.
So I will now explain about our C coding for our project. So here we include studio input output. Here we have two variables, which is integer analysis done equals to 0. It is to determine whether the user have already done the self-check, and integer analysis result equals to 0 to analyze the risk of their influenza symptoms. So next we have uh, we have used 4 functions for this project, which is void self-check, integer risk analysis, void data student, and void admin view. Okay, next we will go into the main function. Here we have integer choice, that is for users to choose from the main menu. So here our do while loop will start. So the loop will repeat until the user choose choice number 4, which is exit the program. So here is our main menu. There are 4 choices here. 1 self-check, 2 student data, which they will key in after the appointment from clinic, and 3 admin view, which will only be accessed by admin, and 4 is exit. So the user will put their choice. So here we have 4 cases. So case number 1, which is self-check, it will call self-check function. Case number 2, student data, it will call data student. And case number 3, admin view. So it will call admin view function. And the case number 4 is exit. So it will show this message, which is thank you, stay safe. If the user input numbers other than 1 to 4, then it will show invalid choice, try again. So next we will go into functions. So first function here is void self-check function. So there is 5 variables, which is char name, character metric, integer room, character answer, and integer yes count. So first, the user will put their name, their metric number, their room number, and they will answer 5 questions regarding influenza symptoms. So if the user answer yes, oh, why? So the yes count will uh, increase every time they answer yes. So if the yes count is more than 3, then the risk analysis result will be 1, which is high risk. So if the analysis result is equals to 1, which is high risk, the output will be need to apprehend and go to hospital or clinic. Or else it will print good and stay safe. Okay. Next, we will go into risk analysis function. So this function is to use to count the yes count. So if the user answer yes more than 3 times, it will return 1. 1 means high risk, or else it will return 0, which is low risk. So next function is void data student. So here we have file, FP pointer, character name, character metric, integer room, and character status. So first here, if the analysis done is equal to 0 means if the student haven't done self-check beforehand, then it will show you must complete self-check before saving data. So if the student haven't done self-check beforehand, then they can't save data. Okay, next, it will open a file, which is student health txt in append mode. Append mode means they can write and read the file. Okay, so if the file is empty, it will say file error. Okay, next, in the file, the student have to key in their name, their metric number, their room number, and their state diagnosis result, which is after they went to clinic or hospital and get their diagnosis. So they will put here if they are quarantined or safe. And then it will be saved in the file in a table form. And then it will show, it will close the file and it will show data saved successfully. The last is admin view function. So here we have file fp pointer to an integer password, integer character. So here for this function we have password. So the admin have to put the correct password. So if the password is wrong, it will show wrong password and logged out. So if the password is right, it will open the file student txt in read mode only. That means the admin can only read the file but can't edit the file. So if the file is empty, it will show no records found. If the file have data saved in them, it will show the table. So here we have this line. This line is to read the file character by character and print everything in that file. That means it will show the data saved in that file completely. And after that, it will close the file. And that is all. Okay, now here is our output from the coding. So here the user input 1. So it will ask you to enter your name, your metric number, and your room number. And after that, we conduct risk analysis questions, which is we have to answer if we have that symptom or not. So if yes, yes means we have to put Y. If no means we have to put no. So there are more than 3 yes. So it will show need to apprehend and go to hospital or clinic. Okay, next is choice 2. So this is done after going to clinic. So you have to put your name, your metric number, your room number, and your diagnosis result. So you have to put if you're quarantined or safe, and then it will save the data. Okay, choice number 3 is for admin. So we have to put the admin password, and then it will show the saved data by students. So here is the saved data. Okay, next is choice 4. So choice 4 is to exit the program. So here is the same results. If you have less than 3 symptoms, it will show good and safe, and it will save the data here that you're safe. Okay, this is if you put the number other than 1 to 4, it will show invalid choice and try again. Next, if you put wrong password, it will show wrong password and log down. And that is all from us. Thank you.